Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for here we will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. The news where they go around town now, they say Arsenal don't offer a bid to Manchester City in the frame of £50 million. Now a new improved bid, and our monitoring spirit they call the Times. Now come and they let us know this new information. Even Sky Sports said they talk the same, like at the watch Sky Sports they show them back to back. Will Manchester City sell Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal? Short updates coming shortly. You know, every 10 minutes they play that sound bites. Every 10 minutes me I just the king they got. Now the officials say Arsenal and Man City they in talks. They talk, and with the way Sky Sport they do the thing back to back. And they sure say Man City go accept the fee where Arsenal don't give them. The talks go break through, and our monitoring spirit don't say don't offer a bid. Man City go accept the bid. So we'll just keep our eyes keenly interested in that. They maybe today, like don't forget say Fabio Romano talking like 2 days ago. Say in the coming days, say Arsenal and Man City go hold advanced talks, then they'll come settle their matter. Say this guy they go, I mean this guy no they go. You get so now what will they expect to go happen anytime soon? And when it happens, surely anytime when it happen, once I just hear Raphinha say completed, I will just go live. Let's not know immediately. So away from that, another news going to bust my brain, going to make me very very happy and say Arsenal don't complete the deal to sign Fabio Vieira from FC Porto. This guy in a Porto midfielder, and I help Porto win their league. And then just win this league, Portuguese league we just finished. Is arguably the best midfielder in the Portuguese league. This guy played 27 games, he scored 6 goals and made 14 assists. For a midfielder, he's very versatile. He can play anywhere in the front three. Sometimes he used to play as a false 9, and the guy can play as a winger also in case you want to play him like that. Some people don't compare him to Bernardo Silva. The guy is very young, he's 22 years old, he's very quick with his feet, and he has a very good frame, and the guy is very very good. Because if I don't check him, I don't watch him on YouTube, because I don't even know the guy before, because I know they follow Portuguese league. But now as Arsenal, I just hear that deal say I just run go YouTube, check out sharp I go Google Fabio Vieira statistics. I just see what he do for the last season, because the easiest way now, the first thing I always do, what they do for the club, let's check the statistics. He say okay, he scored some goals, he made some assists, how many games he play Champions League, he play Europa League, he play Cup, see some kind of things when he do. It's okay, no yawa. So me, I like the guy, and once they took my belly, say this guy is still 22 years old. The deal self now £35 million, and they say Arsenal get add-ons, so they add extra £5 million add-on. So from all indications, this guy go enter Arsenal on Friday, can do medical. Though they say they're already on the way to the Emirates as of yesterday. Even David Einstein now later break the news, say the guy on the way to the Emirates, say he's going to do his medical on Friday. Later Fabrizio Romano self post time, even Chalwat self post time. Many people going to post time, but one thing is say nobody saw this news coming. You got one person in the comments, they will say, chat, you know they correct, you know see this, I want to see the deal. Don't be if monitoring spirit see something, they will tell me, shame me, I get the level to go, they know what's happening for different clubs. They want me, I want to know. If people like Gianluca Di Marzio, Fabrizio Romano, all those kind of people, Charlie Watt, David Einstein, all those kind of senior men, then Ben Jacobs, they know Siam. Now me, so I took someone called Siam. I bet they want me, Jerry. The Coco will say, no be Arsenal be the go for this guy. Now Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester United and Liverpool. Now then will they hear their names with the guy, because after I come to check some news about the account, say the guy they linked to Tottenham Hotspur, they linked to Liverpool and Manchester United, but wasn't linked to Arsenal. Arsenal just moved from 0 to 100, like shock everybody. Listen, I'll call it yesterday now. Arteta and I already convinced the guy, say make it come play, say go get first team shirt, like convince her. The guy can say okay, no, yeah, our Champions League no be really within the Boston brain, because normal Porto self they go Champions League, from Champions League they go knock them, come on, they'll go Europa League, and we self we do Europa League. So now we are available to sign more players. This is just the second player coming. Remember, so we don't sign Marquinhos, now we sign Fabio Vieira. The list still they go, and anybody who decide make it be men. On my way from that, so we call it here say Arsenal they prepare £8 million bid for Osimhen, and our monitoring spirit that they call the Sun for UK. Now they let us know this news. and the Sun sef dey quote wetin Gazzetta dello Sport wey dey for Italy. They let them know because the Sun na UK dem dey fit no get plenty sources for Italian football, so they call the quote wetin Gazzetta dello Sport dey talk, because Gazzetta dey talk say Arsenal dey prepare a bid, a super duper bid, 86 million pounds, 85 or 86 million pounds, which is exactly what Napoli said they wanted. Napoli said they want 100 million pounds, 100 million euros. 9 they want. So and that 100 million euros, when you convert them to pounds, about 85, 86 million pounds. But that is what Arsenal is preparing. And if Arsenal made that offer, they are going to surpass their transfer record fee for Pepe, when they signed from Lille. So we never know how this deal they go, because I know say this guy look at the Skamaka deal where we say PSG don't involve, PSG don't bid like 30 million pounds. I'm not sure Skamaka is going to come Arsenal and leave PSG, but still Arsenal they cast their net wide, which is what I always advocate. You don't just go and face one player, cast your net wide. Last you pick those you want to pick. So if this Osimhen deal work, it's going to be fine, because Arsenal need two strikers of multiple dimensions. Strikers are going to give us two different ways of attack, one for the crossing, one for the mobile nature. If we even use them play 4-4-2 in case we need plenty goals, just draft them, enter inside. So Jesus, that one is Shola. So we're looking for one more person who is going to be taller than Jesus, either a Dominic Calvert-Lewin, a guy look at the Skamaka, or an Osimhen. I never know how you want go the watch. Darren Bent will be one of our super monitoring spirit and pundits. But I said don't come as I can talk, say make Arsenal go sign Raphinha ahead of Tottenham Hotspur. So if they fit make that move, it will make them very strong, and the top four we don't want to collect next season, it will be a very big possibility. Because when you check out, you go see say Tottenham Hotspur don they won't collect Raphinha, and when Tottenham come collect that Raphinha, and don't forget it, they'll come get Dejan Kulusevski, Raphinha, Lucas Moura, Son, Kane. So their attack will be dying. So if Arsenal can fit collect the guy, enter their side, at least they get a Raphinha Saka for that right. Then they look who they go put with Martinelli for the left. Now so they go buy another biter. If it be Cody Gakpo, we never know who they want buy. But make sure see them buy this guy. It will make people take them very serious, because Raphinha na one man riot, and everybody know what he brings to the table. So now whether Arteta go fit convince a Raphinha to leave in ambition of Champions League, wey you know they get for Leeds, come Arsenal, come play Europa League, they maybe spawn also the top four. Who knows? Well, it depends whether Arteta, Richard Garlic and Edu Gasper, whether they listen to the advice wey Baba Benz they give them, but they watch as everything they go. Our PSG self don't come outside say that they consider a move for Gabriel Jesus. So I don't know what all this. No, na normal level. If you get a very good player, as you say they bid for other people player, as you say they give them offer, and so people say will give you offer for your own player. So I'm not surprised. Say Barcelona don't try their best, you know work. Whether na Real Madrid or Juventus try their best, you know work. Now we are hearing say PSG want it. Well, we'll watch as all these things they go. Anywhere they go, I go to let you know. Even Kevin Campbell said don't come outside call the talk, say make Arsenal make sure say they don't repeat the mistake where they make for last season, where you say as season just started, just collect back. Make sure say all those mistakes no, because I don't go through our fixture list for this season. Our first 5 games are winnable. Our first 5 games normal. So buy who we're supposed to buy. If we catch them, they go collect. So I don't check them. I'm not saying we are playing any big team in the first 5 games. Our first game now, Crystal Palace. We even play Brighton. Let's see Newcastle get them. I don't know if you remember it. But our first game, Newcastle, start with the banger. Don't be the one we go Brentford. The Brentford can give us the shock of our life. Start with the banger. We know say Vieira self, they prepare in team. Even Vieira self, some of the team members don't come out. Gallagher don't go back to Chelsea. So we never know that Chelsea go loan them back to Palace. So they get some kind of things where they come out there. Zaha gone. There's no guarantee Zaha go there next season. No. Person if you come buy him. So anything can still happen. See, I don't tell now. Transfer window is still very long. Anything can happen. Don't just the watch. But I know say everybody they listen to waiting Kevin Campbell they talk, because in the talk say hopefully next season Arsenal is going to be a different team. Everything in the talk. And once you are a different team with the kind of names you are linked to, and if they come, guy, next season will be a banger. Arsenal said they prepare offer for 17-year-old Fenerbahce midfielder who they call Adagula. This guy is very talented for his age. Arsenal is planning to sign him for the future, just as in sign a Marquinhos. We want to have a very good core, a good youth core, so that in the future we know we'll be lacking what we can talk about talent, football talent. So one buy the guy, even Mesut Ozil don't talk about the guy, the court for the guy, say say the court for the guy too good. Well, me, I never watched the guy play, but from all the things we pundits they talk, everybody just singing praises of the guy. But when they go sign him, now whether Fenerbahce go sign him because the guy they play first shirt for Fenerbahce. We just they watch as that one go shot. They sign him, they don't sign him. Will come me. My own be say sign men, name no leave at Agula. Surprisingly, Educated don't agree a contract extension from what we hear. Though Arsenal never post them officially, so now some of our sources now they let us know say he don't agree already. So when they wrap everything, sign the pen to paper, then maybe Arsenal go announce them, and this is a very good deal. And he's signing a lengthy contract to get. Remember, say Arsenal doubling salary, they give £100,000 per week now. Even though some people they talk say they want time, why they going to give £100,000 per week? This kind of smally. But it is what it is. We still need the guy. The guy really tried for us last season, and he's still very, very young. Making a train with Jesus, make Jesus later and the show and the ropes. Get train with Osimhen, or train with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, or train with Galuka Deskamaka, Isa, Jonathan David, names Yakpa. Train with some of these guys where we say that they have killer instincts. They're going to show you as they go. And in case I never reach a peak, it's still a small boy. Imagine when he goes that kind of 25, 26, 27. It's going to be a killer. So I'm very, very happy for him. Make him sign the contract, make them announce him. Once they announce him officially, I will let you know. And men, I don't also forget, say next season there will be 5-man substitution law that will be activated. That is why every club is trying to sign a big squad of players. You see, Tottenham Hotspur, imagine if they play match like this, you get chance to change 5 players. As Kulusevski dey back. You know they do well. Come out and put Lucas Moura enter back. You know they do well. Come out and put Raphinha. You know, men after men. People like Man City that they go they enjoy this one. So you do back. You know work. They'll come up Bernardo Silva, put Gundogan back. You know work. They'll just come out Julian Alvarez, put Eliala. As in you go dey shock. Men they come out. Men they enter. Foden go enter, they'll come out and put Mahrez go enter, they'll come out and put Sterling. As in, you go to shock, say, oh, more. This one go don't do, suffer you. You go don't tire, they'll come out and put another senior man, way pass on. You go shock. That is why all the smaller teams in the EPL are clamoring, are fighting for this 5-man substitution not to work because they don't have a large squad like the big 6. Like some of the big teams, we can remove a senior man, put another senior man. You say we go force say, hey, Mokuleni. So all these things now, what they spawn some things to vote against the team, but it don't pass. The ship has sailed. The 5-man competition is here to stay. That is why Arsenal self, on the other hand, want to make sure say their own squad they very, very big. So that by the time when this 5-man competition start next season, we say we go come on men, they put men. Don't be last season we say we come on men, they put smally. This year we go the shock, say what they sub. You come on Lacazette or you go come on Aubameyang, you go put in Ketia. Come on to Osimhen, put Jesus. Come on Jesus, put Osimhen. All those kind of level. Come on Raphinha, put Saka. Come on Saka, put Raphinha. All those kind as in biter. You come on man, put another bite. Confirm. You say yes, person they there. Well, more watch as they go. Arsenal still on course to sign Yuri Tillemans after they sign Fabio Vieira because I see a lot of comments yesterday where they asked me, CHUKS, does it mean we are not buying Yuri Tillemans again? Does it mean we are not doing this? Does it mean we are not doing that? Some people say yes, we are not signing. Oh God, let me officially tell you now. Arsenal still on course. We won't sign Yuri Tillemans. In the first place, these two guys don't play the same position. Yuri Tillemans is a defensive-minded midfielder that likes going to attack. You get that defensive midfielder because when you check Leicester setup, now medicine they with the number 10 tag like the playmaker role. You see, Yuri Tillemans is a deep line playmaker, a defensive player, but he has this playmaker instinct. Sabi gives sometimes defense splitting passes. You get so now moving forward, in case we buy Yuri Tillemans, we're gonna get many outlets for giving defense splitting passes. You have an Odegaard that can dazzle and distribute. You have a Fabio Vieira that can do the same thing. You have a Yuri Tillemans that can also deliver killer passes. So no go be saying if they're holding Odegaard now, no, there are no attacking outlets again. No, this is what we are clamoring for a very long time, and this is what we are going to get. So anybody who talk about that one, just die it. No say it's not possible. We are still going for Yuri Tillemans. You get he's our priority. We never signed our priority yet. Our priority gone Gabriel Jesus, Yuri Tillemans. People with the sign, they are not like our priority, though they are also high up the table there. We also need them, but the main names we don't need links from since the beginning of the season. We never really signed them. Now Gabriel Jesus now we don't almost sign again. Once Man City accept the deal, the guy don't accept personal terms. What is left? Come and do your medical, baby. So that's what we are looking for. So when all this is they happen, no Saturday and I got you guys, man. I go left to the announce they good. Jack Wilshere sef don come outside come dey give him own reaction to Fabio Vieira wey Arsenal just signed from Porto. So Baba come talk say when he hear the news say the thing shock am say he came out of the blue, like he no see any pundits wey dey talk about am. Say when you just see am and truly say he no really know much about the guy because he no dey watch Portuguese league. The same thing with most of all of us. How many of us dey watch Portuguese league again? So the first thing wey he just run do be say he go YouTube. Go check the guy. Say the guy was fantastic on YouTube, but the thing about YouTube is that everybody is fantastic on YouTube. That's what he said. Everybody is fantastic on YouTube. But what he gets for the back of mind is say for the guy to score 6 goals and give 14 assists in the middle of the park and he helping team win the league, he has to be a phenomenal player because to do that as a midfield player, come on. Some strikers gonna see 6 goals. So to do that, it means he has something up his sleeve and he's not reached his peak yet. He's still 22 years of age. So Arteta can still develop him and mold him into something spectacular, a fearsome killer machine that we're going to be scared of, and come combine her with a potent, prolific, half chance taking striker. Come on, man, what are you talking about? So you can see this morning I'm super pumped, I'm hyper pumped, I'm happy that Arsenal is making us proud by going after the kind of targets that we can talk about, targets that can make things happen, goal driven. Next season a banger. So if you know what yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. You'll see the thumbnail. Click and so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So it's CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your week. That game out.